Well, guys, as promised, we have Dianthus on today. We have Jessica and Jackie of Dianthus. Say hi, ladies.
Hello. Hi. What's up?
What's up, man? We are so excited to have you on. We've been, amongst ourselves, we've been talking about having you on for a little bit. And then we had the courage of actually hitting you up. Well, at least Steph is the one who hit you up. We're kind of a tag team when it comes to reaching out to bands. So she'll initiate, and then I'll just kind of continue it from there. So you've been talking to the both of us this whole time.
Yes.
And so we're excited because not only do you play awesome music that we really enjoyed, and we're going to play a little bit of your tracks coming up here in this segment, but we wanted to just quickly ask you, because we're a group of nerds here, and we talk about comic books. And before we get into the music, we wanted to ask you about that comic book project that you guys have coming out. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, we're very excited. It's our first comic book that we've ever worked on. Mm-hmm. So it's a good supplement to our record that just came out, Realms. Mm-hmm. And we're very excited. It's been a long time in the making, but it's almost done. We're just working on the captions and stuff, but it'll be out very soon. Yeah, it's very exciting. Yeah, all the comic book geeks out there, we're coming for you. Yeah, Realms is coming. So.
Yeah, no, that's exciting. So it's a conceptual album that ties in directly with the comic book, correct? Kind of like a Coheed and Cambria type of style approach.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, a lot of bands, dive into that world too, because even the album art itself, for our record Realms, it's kind of mystical and fantasy-like. So we wanted to create more of, a bigger picture with the story. So
yeah. How do you go about finding or maybe you guys did it on your own, but who did the artwork? Who put it all together?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. We had a great team at the Kubert School. They're based out of New Jersey. So we had Adelia do all of the drawings, and the person who did the cover image is different. But yeah, Adelia did most of the drawings, and she's very talented and really executed our vision for that. Yeah. Super cool to see it all come together. Yes.
And is it going to be released in volumes? Is it just one contained, or tell me a little bit about how that's going to be released?
Yeah. We're kind of thinking about, creating like a series possibly too, because, as of now, we just have the album out. But as far as the comic book, there's never enough pages to tell the full story into one medium. So we might break it up into series, but it does feature some good backgrounds behind some of the songs.
As long as you don't do like a final season part 1, 2, and 3 like Attack on Titan has been doing to us for the last couple of years. My God, that's
it's too much. You gotta stretch out the plot, for sure.
I mean, just give us a movie if that's what you're gonna do.
I know. It's like a whole concept into that. But
right.
It would be cool to get a movie. We'll see how this one goes.
So are you guys willing to share what like the major plot points are, or like kind of give us a preview of what it's all about?
Yeah. We won't go into, of course, too much detail.
No spoilers
for you guys, but we'll highlight basically what it touches on. So the comic book, it's definitely going to be telling the story of two girls, which is basically us in a parallel universe, so to speak. So very conceptual, a fantasy world, if you will. And we kind of go through a lot of different ups and downs, of course, but we discover things along the way, and that's where the title Realms comes into play. So,
awesome.
Also too, as far as like the character names, we can talk a little bit about that. My character is actually Nora. So it's kind of like our alternate names, personality,
like alter egos kind of thing.
And hers is Nessie, so Nora and Nessie. And those are names in the album tracks too. So
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah,
I mean, your names currently have the alliteration going on, so why not do it in the with your other ones? Oh, right on. And I want to quickly give your other bandmates. I noticed that you're a 4-piece band, correct?
Yes.
When you do live, you want to give your other bandmates a shout out?
Yeah, of course. We're very privileged to be sharing the stage with them. They're definitely prog metal fans, so that makes it even better. But our guitarist, our second guitarist, is Doug Wyand. And he's fantastic. And our bass player is Gavin Carney. So they really help us to fill in that metal sound. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
for sure. And I gotta say, who's the drummer?
That's me. Yeah, Jessica.
You tear it up, man.
Thank you.
You tear it up so hard. And you do guitars, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
I do guitar sing.
It's just so solid. It's just so solid. And I saw a couple clips of you guys playing last night. As we record this right now, it's Saturday. So Friday night, y'all played the one of the rooms out there in the House of Blues in Anaheim, correct?
Yeah.
And
the foundation.
Yeah, the foundation room, and this was this was kind of like a pre-show before Bad Religion went on and took the stage. And you also played with our friends 22 Salute.
Yes. Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yes. So you guys know those guys too. So yeah, and that was the first time we actually met them face to face and finally played a show. Yeah. And it was just a perfect synergy. Their music's awesome. So
yeah, they're awesome, and they're great people too.
Yeah, I've known those guys for years. In fact, my band played with them last week in Corona, and it's been a while since I've shared a stage with them. So yeah, it's awesome and serendipitous that you guys also shared a stage with them not too long ago. Yeah, great guys, and I know I want to focus on Dianthus, but they have a full length album that just came out today, if I'm not mistaken. So everybody, show them some love. But going back to you, Dianthus, the name, it's a flower, right?
Yeah, it is.
Is it your favorite flower? Is that why you chose it?
It's actually, it's one of our favorites, but we actually chose it because it's a very unique meaning behind it.
Okay.
Yeah. So, it's like it stands for longevity, and it also represents us well because it's a flower. It's got that feminine aspect to it.
Yeah. And I think it means love actually in Greek, I believe. So yeah, in Greek it means love. So, that's kind of what we want to give off to people because we want to spread a positive light in metal. And plus we're, females in metal. So it fits us well, and it sounds pretty metal too. So.
It's simple too.
Dianthus.
Yeah. With it. So yeah.
No, that's awesome. I always like to ask bands, where they came up with their names. Oftentimes it just really means nothing, but I like it when it actually has a meaning and some thought behind it, like you guys did with yours. So. That's awesome. Now, before we get into any more into the thick of it, I wanted to just share with everybody some of your upcoming things that are coming out. I know that you have the comic book coming out real soon, but you also shared that you're going to be in Vegas with a band called Angel in June, right? June 10th?
Yes. Yeah, June 10th. Yeah. We're going to be sharing a few dates on their tour. So we're very excited about that. We're good friends with the keyboardist of Angel. His name's Charlie, and he helped us out a lot on our label, Deco Entertainment. So yeah, we're very stoked. A lot of people are aware of them because they're kind of like the alternate of Kiss, if you will. They were all white, instead of all black.
Okay.
They have prog elements too. So
yeah, we're excited for those two shows.
Yeah,
for sure.
Do they wear the makeup too?
I'm not sure about the makeup. I think they wore like sunglasses, or maybe it was the singer. I don't know. They had a cool aesthetic though.
I think it was Punky Meadows. I think that wore the sunglasses.
Oh, okay.
We'll have to find out. Yes.
There's something to say about wearing makeup. And Kiss they're geniuses for doing something like that, right? Where they can age, but you can't tell.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
It's so cool. And it's perfect for the music of rock and roll. It's you got to be a character on stage. It's very appealing to people. So it's more entertaining.
Yeah. No, for sure. I'm excited to play some of your songs, and I want to start with one in particular, if that's all right with you. Before we get into any of that, though, I wanted to just share where we can find you online.
Yeah,
if you can tell us.
We do have social media. So we got Instagram, Dianthus Band, and Facebook, just type Dianthus Band as well. And our website, dianthuslive.com, that's where you can find everything and stay connected with us.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well, the first song that we picked for today, coming out of your Realms album, is the self-titled. I'm sorry, the title track of the Realms album, Realms. So let's take a minute and listen to that.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
That's a jam.
Thank you.
Yeah. Josh, you said you wanted to ask him something? I think you're on mute, brother.
Yeah, I just realized that. I said that was badass. So I was actually playing the music video in the background as soon as you guys started, and like, what was the experience making that? Like, it was badass. It went. Oh, it was so good.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We worked with our good friend Vicente Cordero. He helped us, direct that video as well, and the location. Really, it was awesome because it fit the vision so well, and just like the filter of it, the props that we had, it intertwined so well with the music.
Yeah, we had such a high regard for that song because the whole album wasn't actually written at that time. So that was like the first track that we wrote for the album, and it just felt natural to just give it all the love, all the all the flair and stuff for the video. So yeah,
it kind of felt like a anime opening. You know, when you're reading it. So honestly, like, it'd be perfect as like an opening to your. If you guys ever do like a little animation with your comic book, it would probably work really well.
That's cool. Yeah,
that'd be exciting. Yeah, that's the first that we've heard that, so we'll keep that in mind for sure.
Is very cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that your music in particular lends itself to that genre of animation, like the anime. And you know, we've been watching these crazy anime that we've been talking about. One in particular, like I just mentioned, Attack on Titan. Like this would fit with like one of those intros.
Yeah.
And maybe I don't know, maybe like the final season, part 5.
Part 20, Foo.
There you go.
Thank you guys. Yeah, we appreciate that.
Yeah, it means a lot. We have an appreciation for, all types of art too. And, hearing that our music kind of fits with, that whole anime, world. Like we've always wanted our music to be, kind of in the background of movies or stuff like that.
Yeah, of course.
So, it serves as that. So definitely.
Yeah, definitely moving into that fantasy realm. You can do a lot with it. So there's almost nothing limiting you with that whole genre.
Thank you.
Moving, you mentioned something about your label. So when you were first coming around, starting to think about recording and getting your music together, is this something that you were sort of looking into, or were you approached by a label company? Would you be able to explain a little bit more on that?
Yeah,
it happened by chance.
Yeah, I think it did. Yeah, as far as like the whole comic book idea. Or the label.
The label, yeah. Getting connected with Deco. And actually, at that time, we kind of were looking into getting connected with labels because we know the opportunities that they bring for bands. But yeah, it kind of came by chance because we were just recording, with Steve Evans. He was very local to us, and he worked with a lot of great metal bands like Suicide Silence. And, we hit him up, and then he knew, one of his friends was like a mastering engineer, and that's kind of how it happened because he was able to hear our music too through that. Yeah, it was like word of mouth pretty much. Right. So yeah, thanks to him.
That's cool. And so what kind of like networking or resources have you gained from having this label backing you that maybe you wouldn't otherwise have before?
I think it's just the exposure factor because they have a lot more connections than we do, and just the PR and stuff, just getting the music into those networks where you can't reach as a local band. Like, that's what we're really grateful for, to have them. And just getting our name out there, music. There's a lot, even some shows coming up, like the Angel one. We wouldn't have that if we didn't have Deco. So they support our art a lot. It's not just the music, it's exposure, and also too, they give us a lot of creative freedom. So we're not like limited, like they let us be our progressive nerdy selves. So we love Deco. Yeah, they're great.
And so I take it that this is a label that kind of tailors their love and appreciation for bands around having them create their own thing. Like they're not giving you notes like every minute of every day, right?
Yeah. We have a lot of space to grow and to breathe as well. And they're just there to support and take things further. So
right on. Okay. Nice. Well, I wanted to play the next one. This one's probably my favorite one out of the 3. This one is A Space in the Silence. Is there anything in particular we should know about this one?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. This is actually one of my favorites too. I love playing the drums on it. It's very open on the chorus, but so there's a music video out for it too, for those of you guys who aren't aware. The music video is it's perfect for this song. it brings you into that Victorian kind of creepy world. So yeah, make sure to check it out.
Right on. Well, let's play it. Here we go.
Right.
Hell yeah. You know what I appreciate the most out of you is the use of really like well-placed harmonies in these songs. And there's something to say about the harmonies when it comes to siblings. We've talked about it on previous music highlights here on the show where, you know, when siblings do they understand each other, and you guys are twins, so like how's the dynamic when it comes to like setting up yourselves up with, you know, like some well-placed harmonies throughout the song? Is it natural, or is there like a lot of discussion?
It's pretty natural.
It's pretty natural. Yeah. Sometimes me, since I do most of the backup harmonies, like I like to have fun with like literally every line of the song, and then so we start harmonizing on the whole song when we're writing, and then we'll kind of like, you know, take certain parts out, just because if there's too much harmonies, it could take away the heaviness of the song. Yep. So yeah, we're always aware like what sounds good and what brings out the song in certain parts.
Right, even the type of harmony too, because there's like, you know, if we get real geeky with music, there's like minor thirds, there's like perfect harmonies,
or take them to fifths like Alice in Chains.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's
dude.
about like finding the right one that sounds kind of ominous and where it needs to be and bright where it needs to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's so cool. And that's always fascinated me, especially when, and I don't come across a lot of siblings that are in bands, but, whenever I have a chance to speak with some, I always ask them that. I think one of the more famous ones from way back in the day are the Everly Brothers. They probably have one of the best harmonies ever. I know it's a way different genre, but it's from way back when. But if you listen to their harmonies, because they're siblings, they're like perfect. And there was no pitch correction. There was no auto-tune, nothing like that back in, what was it, like the early 60s back then?
Yeah. Check them out for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That is awesome. Yeah, back in the day when you were recording, you only have like a certain amount of time you have to get it right in the studio.
Yeah. And so another thing I wanted to touch on was the production value on the audio of your songs. Tell us about your producer, how that process went about.
Yeah, it was really great working with Foos because the studio that we were working at, there was so much equipment there, especially for guitars and drums, the instruments that we play. So I just couldn't able to have her own voice, so we lock in the phone that she wanted. And the same with me, I was right behind them, behind the computer, and we're just like working on different tones and amps. I was able to use my actual amp head at the time. But for like the second guitars, when we're doubling, we were able to choose like Black Star amps or different types of amps, Soldano. So very good brands.
Lots of variety. It was like a candy store. Just like so much gear.
Yeah,
but it was great.
Right on. Well, that leads us to the last song in this playlist here, My First Breath. What should we know about this song?
This one, it's a very, very fun song that we wrote. Probably the quickest that we wrote for the record. But we've just been playing this one live, and we like to give our listeners the chance to determine what it means to them.
But it's kind of interesting though, because the lyrical content, like I won't give it away too much, but yeah, a lot of people say that it has kind of like a maternal kind of concept around it, like the chorus at least. And then we were intending for that, but I don't know, maybe it relates to the metal moms out there in some way. But it's very cool. So it's up to the listener to see what it's about.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's check it out. My First Breath. Very cool. Very cool.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I want to check you guys out live one of these days. We're out of Ontario. Are you playing anywhere like around SoCal anytime soon?
Oh man, as
You guys are just in Ontario. Wow.
so close to us. We don't have any current dates right now, but obviously we're gonna get some more shows before the June dates. So we'll keep you posted if we're playing local again. So
If not, I'll create something and we can share a stage together. I don't know.
Yeah,
That'd be tough. Different genres, but we'll make something happen.
we're open-minded. We love all kinds of music.
Right on. Well, let's tell everybody where we can find you again before we let you all go. Go ahead.
Sure. Yes, we got Instagram, so at Dianthus Band, Dianthus Band. And we got our website as well, dianthuslive.com. And over there you could check out what's happening with us, our shows, merch, music, all that cool stuff.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, hey, thanks for being on the Foo Bar Show. We'll post this up like we do every Monday, and the video component will go up likely on Tuesdays, like we tend to. Is it okay to also include your music videos while we do the video?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that'd be great.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. Well, we'll direct all the love to you guys whenever we get the opportunity. I just thoroughly enjoyed you guys. I've been bumping it like all week.
Thank you.
Yeah. So it's really good stuff. And I can't thank you enough. And hopefully we come across you again. And if not, like I said, I'll make something happen.
Yeah. We'll definitely stay connected. Yeah. Thank you guys. It was Joe, Steph, and Josh.
Yes.
Correct?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You guys rock. Thanks for having us on. And we need to see you guys in person one day. Make a show happen.
For sure.
Of course.
For sure. And hopefully your comic's out by then. Definitely going to be.
And we'll talk about it on the show too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Well,
thanks, guys.
Jackie and Jessica of Dianthus, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye.